Yelahealz here, just giving you an update video on how I'm gemming, reforging. First off, I want to say, this is how I'm not gemmed in 5.2. The reason is the damage is crazy right now, and the more Resil you have, the better off you are. So, first of all, I'm gonna start off with my gems. I got the meta gem, 216 intellect with a 10% sounds duration. And then the intellect and PvP resilience. No matter what gem you should have, it should have PvP resilience on it, besides your meta gem, just because you can't get PvP resilience in it. Now onto the shoulders, 320 Resil. Down to the chest, the 80 intellect, 160 PvP resilience, always resilience. We love resilience. 320 PvP resilience. And since I had blacksmithing, just to have more resilience, I got 320 PvP resilience. And my bracers, my arms, my belt, and my pants and my boots. The reason why I don't get my socket bonuses is because you'll take, like for my instance, I'm a healer, so I'll take more damage instead of getting the extra 1.3% crit on a heal. I prefer to take the damage and actually stay alive, because that'll save the team. Alright, let's now move on to reforging. For reforging purposes, I go haste to crit whenever I can, because the more critical chances, higher crit. When someone's dropping really fast, I can burst them up really quick and top them off. Chest, reforge, haste to crit. Like again, the hands, reforge, haste to crit. Reforge, haste to crit. On the pants, reforge, haste to crit. And then the only thing I didn't reforge haste to crit, I reforged some of my mastery to spirit. The reason why I do this is because spirit gives you intellect when you're not in the fight, and that's very important to get your mind back up so you don't go home. But spirit, it's kind of important. It depends on how you play. This is how I like to play. So I sit at 6.84. But I got maxed out tailoring, so I get the 2000 intellect spirit, 2000 intellect buff every 15 seconds, so I like more intellect than anything. Alright, now let's move on to my talents. I got, in the 15 talent tree, I got Nature's Guardian. And this is really good for, say, you're getting hit on really hard by like a warrior or something, because they do crazy amount of damage. Thank God they're getting nerfed next patch. And it will heal me for 25% of my health, so I can pop my NS and get topped off really fast. The Storm Bark Totem is good, since it's only one minute cooldown, but it can be dispelled. That's why I don't pick that one. And then just Swiftness, that thing's just garbage. Now onto the 30 talent tree, you can choose many different things. I prefer the Windwalker totem because it benefits the whole team. And it breaks CC, especially for mage teams when they burst down. And then for like my warrior teams, I run Earthgrab Totem so I can kite the warriors or DKs to make sure they really stay off me. so I can focus on healing my team. Frozen Worm, however, it's pretty good as well. It freeze traps them, but I like to use that one for Strange of Ancients and like objective games. But mostly in arenas, Windwalk or Totem's could be your best bet. Now onto the 45 talent tree. I use Tormented Restoration because it gives me mana back if my totems are destroyed. This is very good. Say if you're going boom and you put down your grounding totem and they destroy it, or your healing stream and they destroy it, you're going to get that mana back so you can top your teammates off or yourself. Against melee cleave teams though, the Totemic projection is a good skill to go into, as you can line it up with your Capacitator totem and Capacitator the healer if needed. And I will show you the Glyph for that next. Anyways, for the 60 talent tree, it's a must. Ancestor Swiftness is key. This is really for your NS and to top someone off in danger situations. This is one of your main defense cooldowns when someone's getting bursted. So make sure you have this. The other two, Elemental Mastery. Yes, you get a lot of haste to cast, but that's more PvE. I like to do PvP. And Echo of the Elements, it's just garbage. I prefer Ancestor Swiftness. That's the best talent. Now, on to talent tree 75. Healing Stream is going to be your best bet in this tree, because every 2 ticks, it will heal the party up extreme amounts. This really saves you in tough situations. The other two, they're not viable this season. Down to the 90 talent tree, Unleash Elements is key, so it really tops off your team when you're using Earth Living Weapon as a Restro Shaman. Now let's move over to our Glyphs. For the Glyphs I like to use is Glyph of Hex. This really helps CCing the healer and line up CCs so you can really get that kill. This is very viable with KFC. You can really CC the healer with the mage or off of fear with the warlock. Then onto this Glyph, I use Glyph of Purge. I can purge extra % of magical effects, and since mostly everything is magical effects, it is key. Because key as a healer, you want to, the key points are positioning, dispelling, and keeping your teammates topped off. So this is very important tree to Glyph to have. If you don't want to use Glyph of Purge, and another one I recommend is the Healing Stream Totem. This reduces the amount of damage your team takes, plus also acts like a healing stream totem, which is very nice since it's only a 30-second cooldown. Now up to here, I sometimes put the Capacitator totem instead of the Hex. This is only good against Cleave teams that you really need to stop. So you can gem into the 45 talent tree to move the totem and then hit the healer. And then, as a shaman, we all know we live in ghost form, so T-mogs such as this one are not very necessary. But why not? I love the T-mog anyways. Another one of my favorite Glyphs is Glyph of Lake Shear. Lake Shear is very effective against water maps and RPGs. You can just run across the water and make sure you get to your team. I like the cool effect of Ghost Wolf form since I spend most of my time in it anyways while I'm kiting, so that's why I got a Spectral Wolf. And this is also a must as a shaman. Totemic encirclement. Even though a lot of players these days can see the real totem and kill it really fast, but it's still very good to have this, since some people do not, and people get confused time to time when they're trying to burst down the DPS. Well guys, that's it. I was just letting you know how I play. Thanks for watching. See ya.